What's going on, guys? We are on leg 3 of 4, opening a 2025 Topps Chrome Jumbo case here. So bought this to invest, essentially to flip. Boxes just are not going for the prices I need them to go for, so did the more responsible, irresponsible thing. I'm just gonna rip them. So hoping to break profit, hoping to make money. That's most likely not gonna happen, but if I can be within a couple $100 and opening all these packs, having some fun with it, I will do that all day long. I'll consider that a huge win. I do want to try to grade a little bit in here. Ripped one case with a buddy already. First case, didn't really do a ton of grading. It wasn't really worth grading. It was more of flipping the card quick because it was near the beginning, or it was on release day. But now that that's kind of, those prices have come down, a lot of cards are even down like half of what they were. It's an Aaron Judge out of 99. So Fortune 15 out of 99. So a lot of these are base. I never really looked for the numbered cards, so I'll have to go back through my old ones and just make sure I didn't miss anything there. But Judge out of 99, that's a nice little hit. Put that one aside there. And then right behind him, Judge. Power players, Mookie on the all etched. Yeah, so kind of lost track of what I was even saying. But goal is to hopefully make a little bit of money here. You guys are going to see kind of where we're at. Trying to keep track of this for you guys. Boxes were like $2,300, I want to say. Jacob Wilson, one of the rookies you're looking for. Casas. Chris Sale. Fernando Tatis Jr. Bader and Quan to end it. But yeah, what do you guys think about Topps Chrome? Obviously, I know I've said this kind of in video 1 and 2, but definitely a lot of negativity with Chrome. I'm torn 50-50 on it. I think there are like good spots, but I think like the boxes, when they're good, they're good. And when the boxes are bad, they're just like terrible, which is kind of expected with cards. But like when I say terrible, I mean like terrible, like people that aren't even in the league anymore. Ben Rice, so Skeens on your rookie cup, Ben Rice. You got Royals in the auto spot. This could be out of $4.99. George, oh my God, George Brett out of 25. Holy crap. George Brett out of 25. So that is a hit. I was not expecting that. With the refractors, they're out of $4.99. I'm not sure. It must be some sort of image variation, I would presume. But that is a great way. And as I said, when the boxes are hot, like you get like, you know, even numbered cards, they're hot. And when they're not, they're not. And this hopefully will be the start of a hot box here. So case 1 I opened, I didn't pull a single vet. Case 2, this is my second vet out of 25, and then we pulled another one black out of 10 auto. So yeah, great start. I don't know what to say about that. That's huge. All right, so George Brett out of 25, got the Judge out of 99. Let's continue. Let's make this another hot box. Hot start. Let's see some numbers plummet here on what we have invested in this box. Hines, Joey Bart. I don't see any color, so if we got an auto, it's going to be a base. Nope, no auto in this box. Acuna, Nolan Arenado, Rosarina, and Siri. Nothing too crazy in that back there. But yeah, kind of perfect timing for that. I do think, I wish there was a little bit more parity with the boxes. As I've said in the last videos, our first like 2 boxes, or first 4 boxes had like no like numbered cards, no refractors, nothing. It was just like brutal. And then at the end, it kind of got busy. These cards are like literally stuck together. Oh, there we go. Not sure what was on this, but you can definitely see a nice little residue there. All right, anyways. All right, Baltimore Orioles. This should be out of $1.99 or $2.99. Not 100% sure. Povich out of $2.99 there. Baltimore Orioles. Tiny on that, all etched. I just love that blue. I say it every video, every time I see the card, but I think they did a good job with that. It's a cool looking set. I'll probably put, obviously not a hard set to get, it's very common, but I'll definitely put one of those sets aside and just kind of have. These are the first cases like of hobby boxes I've ripped, so it'd be a cool thing just to kind of have. All right, Mariners, Julio Rodriguez on your base. Corey Seager at Fortune 15. Scherzer. Bliss. All right. One auto in, halfway through the box. George Brett at 25. All right. Got a purple here, so if we got an auto, we got some color to it. Mike Burrows, Volpe, Marlins on a pink like sparkle. Belozo at a 299. So Marlins pitcher, don't know anything about him. James Woodham, the Fortune 15 right behind it, but at a 299. Not 100% sure much about him, but I will take the colored refractor auto there. James Wood, nice little hit there. Reese Hoskins and Shane Bieber. All right, one auto remains. We got two numbered, so I'm going on a limb. As I said, the hot boxes are hot, so maybe we'll get another numbered card there for the auto. We'll see. Christian Campbell, your Boston Red Sox. Lockridge, Ellie De La Cruz. And Yoshida to end off that back. Back feels a little bit heavier. It's interesting. Just a tiny bit. All right, we got an Aqua. I can't really keep track of the Aqua. It seems like some are in 199, some are to 299. Not really sure why there's a difference. Padres, Musgrove at 199 there now. But yet the Povich is at 299. They are definitely different colors, but that is like splitting hairs. Nice little Ohtani insert. Seager, Jared Duran, and Mike Trout to end that off. So I guess one's teal, one's aqua. I enjoy doing this. I am by no means an expert. I don't have the time to put into it to be an expert. I do think like some of these things just makes it hard for like the everyday collector to kind of follow this stuff. Obviously, who cares what the color actually is? So we got some sort of insert here. Lightning Leaders, Kansas City Royal, Bobby Witt Jr. So I'm gonna guess a case hit, seeing how as I've opened up a case of this, I've never hit this insert, and it's a pretty sick looking insert. And if it's a case hit with Bobby Witt in it, that is definitely one of the players you're looking for. So I'll sleeve this one up. Going back to my thing, when it's hot, it's hot. So Bobby Witt Jr., Lightning Leaders. We'll see if that's a case hit afterwards. I pulled another card I thought had a chance of being a case hit. It was not. $10 card, but still a cool little card to throw in for the fact that it wasn't a case hit. All right, one auto still remaining. Lightning Leaders, Bobby Witt Jr. I'm gonna hope that's a case hit because that's definitely one of the people I'm looking for, other than like, you know, maybe Ohtani. All right, we got a purple here. Can we finish this off with 3 for 3 autos being numbered? Rays, we do. Mason Montgomery, 250. So 3 autos, 3 numbered cards. And the box continues to be hot. I'm not gonna say our autos are great. I don't really know any of them. As I said, I don't know everything. This is a good way for me to learn, is by ripping. Obviously, you gotta do it within a budget. But when you rip an auto, you obviously do the research on the person and then kind of know them a little bit. Which also then helps at card shows when I go through boxes and then, you know some of these baseball prospects that a lot of these guys don't. So, kind of the way I do things. I know it drives some people nuts, but it's the life we live. I think this is my first James Wood. James Wood rookie there. Cheerio on your future stars. Mookie on a nice prism there. And now I'm calling it Prism because I know it's not a prism technically. It is, or I know it is Prism, but I was calling them Hyper before. Just used to the football terminology. Not like I even really open any football cards. So my price range nowadays, as we're ripping a $2,300 box of cards, but that's hearsay, I guess. All right, final box of leg number 3. I'm very happy with box 1. Let's see if box 2 can continue. And what would be box 8 of this case, or box, sorry, 6 of this case. All right. Got another purple. We are purple happy in these last 2 boxes here. Ty Madden. We got an Angel. All right. Nico at a 250. Rookie there. James Wood up behind it. Jackson Merrill, Josh Lowe. All right. Pack 2. Carlos Rodriguez, Jackson Profar, Kumar Rocker, Xander, and all right, having a good rookie year. I would have taken that for an auto. In the rookie spot, Dylan Cruz. Fit up shit with Alonso and Freeman. Three packs in. Still searching for our auto. Sogard, clean, and I'm gonna guess that this will be an autograph. Yep. JT Ginn from your Athletics on your rookie there. All right. We haven't really had a sweat at any like the huge rookie autos that we're looking for. Pull off the team, and so far we haven't had that, you know, Nationals or I'm not sure who else I'm looking for here, but I'd even take like Ben Rice or any Red Sox for me. Although we've already hit 2 of those guys, so I guess the sweat is there. I just didn't do a good job with it. Mookie on your 90s, Scooball. Almost halfway through this box here. Still looking for that Superfractor as well. So we got the short print negative here. Scooball, nice. So Scooball, we've hit, this is the 3rd negative on out of these boxes, out of this case. Oh, case 1, I think I got 1. So my first case must have been pretty brutal for like the refractors and that kind of stuff. So I will take that. Scooball, and then Bregman and Swanson to end it off. All right, halfway through. All right, let's see. Owen Jones, Garrett Cole, Acuna Jr., Renfroe, Louder, Gunner to end it. Halfway through on this box now. Baseball season's winding down. Actually gonna be going to my first game in about a month or so. It's gonna be the second to last series for the Red Sox. They're playing the Tigers, or maybe it is the last series of the season. Isaac Collins again. So second pull of his. We hit one of the color ones. Then a base. I think I also hit one of his in my first case. Nothing crazy here. I don't think he was horrible. I could be wrong. Auto number 2. But super excited to get to a game. It's been a while since I've been at a game. 2 younger kids that kind of, I just hummed. Gavin Lux. Still seems like he's in okay shape. I'm cheering for the Red Sox to finish the AL East and win it as it stands right now. Probably won't. They kind of fell back. They actually fall behind the Yankees again. Roki, so we'll see. There's going to be a wild end of the season. It's interesting because like even some of like the dominating teams don't seem like they're, you know, quite there. The teams that you thought were going to be dominating or just run away with it. Even like the Dodgers have had their struggles. So I think everyone's beatable. I think it's going to be a fun postseason this year. All right, we got our either teal or aqua or whatever we're going to call it here. Darren Baker. And let's see if it's an auto. So we got an Astro, Josh Hader. This might be my second one of his. Out of 299. Jacob Wilson on your 90s insert right behind that. India and Buxton to end it. One auto left, actually. Right? I think I hit the 2 autos in this. So 1 auto remains. Hopefully we can finish strong. We had a really great start. Love to end with something big here. Because we actually, I think, are on pace to Neto there. To actually do well with these boxes profit-wise. You guys can see it. I'm ripping through everything all in one day, obviously. So I don't quite know where I'm at, but I've had some bigger autos, so can't complain. Obviously, I think a lot of, if you're ever going to do a case profit challenge like this, you got to grade. You got to get some good grades too. So we got some cards worth sending in. Chicago Cubs, Matt Shaw, nice. There's a nice rookie auto there. Matt Shaw out of 499. Pretty sure that's a good hit from your Chicago Cubs there. All right, so that might be a nice strong ending there. You guys will see the value up on the screen. Billy Adams to end it. 1 pack left of this 3rd leg. All right, nothing crazy. It's looking in here. I don't see any color. Nick York, Brian Hayes, Dylan Cruz on your Fortune 15. And Gilbert and Burleson. All right, so end that one off for color Josh Hader, Nico, Joe Musgrove, Povich, and end it with the Judge at a 99. Then we got Matt Shaw at a 499, Isaac Collins, School on your negative, JT Gin, auto, Mason Montgomery at a 250, Lightning Leaders, Bobby Witt. I'm hoping this is some sort of case hit. Valente at a 299, and then end it with that George Brett. What a hit that was at a 25. So, throwing some cards here. If you guys haven't already done so, please like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff greatly helps me out. We're going into the last leg of the Profit Challenge. Hopefully we got a shot at this. I don't think we're going to be too far behind. I know we're probably not profitable, unless, like, you know, the George Brett and the Bobby Witt really surprised me, or maybe some of these rookies I don't know are like people I should really know. But excited to go in this last leg and feel like I still have a slim chance. Hopefully I do, and I will see you guys on part 4.